guys, King and Charmanders here. Today I'll be your judge, your jury, and your analyst. And this is my video for the best pink Rathian weapons and armor guide. And first off, we're going to start with the material requirements for the pink Rathian weapons. Now you need the same amount of materials to forge all 3 weapons from the pink Rathian set. You need all the same materials, so this will be the same for all of them. You need 6 pink Rathian skills, which will be rarity 1, 2 pink Rathian spikes, which are rarity 3, 2 pink Rathian prime skills, which are rarity 4, and 10 monster bone size medium, rarity 2. And first we're going to start with the pink Rathian weapons. The first is going to be the Queen Rose, which is the sword and shield. Its base stats are it starts at grade 5 and its attack is 473, its affinity is 0%, the element is poison, and its elemental attack is 188. It will evolve into the Royal Rose at grade 6, and its special skill is the Perfect Rush combo. Its equipment skill at grade 8 is the Evade Extender. It gives 1 level and extends evasion distance depending on the level. And here's my review of the Queen Rose, which is a sword and shield. The pink color is a huge upgrade versus the plain green version of the original. Now this is just my opinion, pink is one of my favorite colors, and yes, green is meh. But yes, what happens with the Queen Rose is in comparison to its original counterpart, it has more base damage and less elemental damage than the original version. So attack builds will benefit more from this versus elemental builds, but you can mix and match. But you will get more base damage versus elemental damage. And the Evade Extender, which unlocks at grade 8, is actually a huge upgrade versus the original version, which is the Health Boost skill. Next up for the pink Rathian weapons, we have Wyvern Blade Blossom, which is the longsword. This reminds me of Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls. If you remember that, we can be friends. Powerpuff Girls were amazing. But anyways, the base stats are going to be, it starts at grade 5, and its attack is 473, affinity is at 0%, element is poison, and the elemental attack is at 188. It does not change names or model at grade 6. What this means is once you upgrade to grade 6, sometimes model or names will change, and it does not. Once it hits grade 6, the Wyvern Blade Blossom will stay exactly the same. Its special skill is Spirit Helm Breaker, and its equipment skill, which unlocks at grade 8, is Evade Extender level 1. And for the Wyvern Blade Blossom, it has a beautiful design as this longsword with the pink sheath looking really good. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy, you know Sephiroth has a giant sword, the Masamune, and for some, well, no, I think it's Muramasa, but yeah. It has its giant, its sword, it's long, and somehow he can wield that thing with ease. And this Wyvern Blade Blossom is just absolutely beautiful. It has more base damage and less elemental damage than the original version, just like the Queen Rose Sword and Shield. They're the exact same thing. And the Evade Extender, which unlocks at grade 8, again, it's a huge upgrade versus the Health Boost, which you get normally for the other variants from the original Rathian weapon versions. And last but not least, we have the most notable weapon of this set, which is the Rosen Arrow, which is a bow. Its base stats, it starts at grade 5 with its attack at 370, affinity at 0%, its element is dragon, and its elemental attack is 181. It does not change names or models at grade 6, just like the longsword, and its special skill is the Dragon Piercer. And here's its charge shot. With 1 tap at charge 1, you will do Pierce level 2. At 1 blink, which is holding it and the circle pops, it's going to be charge 2, which is Pierce level 3. At 2 blinks, which is the charge level 3, is going to be spread level 3, and at 3 blinks, which is going to be charge level 3, is going to be spread level 4. And his equipment skill at grade 8 is Evade Extender level 1. Again, this extends evasion distance depending on the level. And for the Rosen Arrow, which is the bow, pink is better than green. No, pink is better than green. I'm just saying it right now. For some of you, green is your favorite color. Pink is my favorite color. So, yes, pink is one of my favorite colors. But yes, pink is better than green. Pierce level 3 and only charge shot 2 is interesting. This is probably one of the most interesting things other than its element, which I'm going to highlight in a sec. But only having to do 1 blink and pop off a level 3 attack is really interesting. So I'll do more testing and more videos on this later, but yeah, this is probably the most interesting thing about this weapon, outside of the element like I mentioned. And is the only weapon from the pink Rathian set that has a different element. It has dragon instead of poison. And the funny thing about this, it's the only dragon elemental weapon in the game so far. But with this actually makes sense, because in Monster Hunter World, the element for the Rosen Arrow is actually hidden, and the free element slash ammo upskill actually unlocks the dragon element. So there's actually some lore behind the reason why this is dragon, and it's pretty cool that they put that in here. An evade extender, which unlocks at grade 8, it's better than health boost. No, seriously, it's better than health boost. You will duck, dodge, and weave. You will go left and they will go right. You will dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, and evade extender is just better than health boost overall. At the end game, you will master dodging. You will master perfect evading. Well, not probably perfect evades, but definitely dodging, and you won't need to use health boost. Next up, we have the pink Rathian armor material requirements. Just like the weapons, you will need the same amount of materials to forge all the armor. You need 4 pink Rathian shells, which are rarity 1, 2 pink Rathian spikes, which are rarity 3, 2 pink Rathian prime scales, which are rarity 4, and 7 monster bones, size medium, which these are rarity 2. And for the first piece of pink Rathian armor, we have the Rathheart helm. Its base stats, it starts at grade 5, and its defense is 82. Its equipment skills are special boost at level 1, which increases damage of special skills by X amount of percent depending on your level, and windproof level 1, which unlocks at grade 6. This reduces the effects of minor/major wind pressure. For the next piece, we have the Rathheart mail, which is the chest armor, and its base stats, it starts at grade 5, defense is 82 points. Its equipment skills, we have Dragon Attack level 1, which increases the weapon's dragon element value by X amount of percent depending on level, and Focus level 1, which unlocks at grade 6. This shortens charging time for weapons with charge attacks by X% and increases rate of the spirit gauge by X% depending on your level. And for the arms, we have the Rathheart braces. Its base stats, it starts at grade 5, defense at 82. Its equipment skills, windproof level 2, so it's going to give 2 levels instead of 1, and it unlocks at grade 6. This reduces the effects of minor/major wind pressure, and it also gives critical eye level 1. This will unlock at grade 6, and it increases affinity by X% depending on the level. Next up, we have the waist, a very beautiful waist. You know, you look beyond the waist and below the waist, which will be the Rathheart coil. Its base stats, it starts at grade 5, and its defense is 82. Its equipment skills, it will have critical eye at level 1, and this increases affinity by X amount of percent depending on your level. And this will actually go from level 1 to level 2, so it increases to critical eye level 2 at grade 6. At grade 6, you will get 2 levels instead of 1. Very useful piece of equipment. And last but not least, we have the very sweet legs. You know, you look at the legs are beautiful, and the entire armor set is beautiful, but you know what? The legs are the Rathheart Greaves, and its base stats, it starts at grade 5 with its defense at 82, and its equipment skills are Special Boost level 2. This will increase damage of special skills by X amount of percent, and at level 2, it gives +2 instead of +1. And Dragon Attack level 1, which unlocks at grade 6. This will increase the weapon's dragon element value by X amount of percent depending on the level. And here's my pink Rathian armor review. Special Boost is kinda meh. It really is. I mean, yeah, you get a percentage of the special, but you're not consistently using your special all the time, so it's best to use as kind of like a first burst, but yeah, it's still pretty meh. It's worth to build the Rathheart mail, greaves, and coil if you have the materials with the coil at first. Because of coil's critical eye equipment skill, it's super valuable, and at level 2, it's definitely one of the best pieces in this set. Outside of the other two, just because Rathheart mail, which is the chest, and Rathheart greaves, which are the legs, give Dragon Attack boost. This is valuable for Dragon Attack builds. I'm pretty sure eventually Dragon will become a lot more valuable just because of the fact that the Rosen Arrow is the only Dragon elemental weapon in the game, at least so far, and it's going to be great for Dragon Attack builds. So any piece that gives an elemental attack boost is very valuable, and of course the chest and legs do this for us. The Rathheart coil is the best piece of armor from this set, like I mentioned before, because it gives level 2 critical eye at grade 6. This is crazy for crit builds. At level 5, you get 40%, which is a very high, like it's a high enough number for it to be really effective throughout high level battles, etc. Especially if you're good at landing your shots with a bow, or if you get that crit damage. High crit, 40% is a lot of crit percent chance, like I mentioned. And overall, the armor just looks really good. It looks really freaking good. Pink is a great color, and God, this armor looks really good. So I'll be making a separate videos highlighting the pink Rathian weapons and the special boost equipment skill in the future. So I've had someone ask about that in the comments, and I'll make a video for the special boost, and just like, it's not going to be a long one. It's just going to be quick comparison and highlighting the weapons, like each weapon, builds for them, etc. I do truly believe that all three of these weapons, especially the Rosen Arrow, will be really useful in the future. And like I mentioned, because they have evade extender versus health booster, definitely freaking worth it to build. Do me a huge favor, please like, subscribe, and comment for YouTube algorithm. I've been making these videos along with those grinds, so I've been really dedicated to my content, even though I've been grinding like a madman for Pink Rathian, and I definitely hope these guides really do help y'all out, especially in deciding what Pink Rathian armor you want to build, or weapons, etc. So again, please like, subscribe, and comment for YouTube algorithm, and I will see y'all on the next one.